What's up, ladies and gents, this is Mighty Heat, and today I'm here with something a little different. I decided to make a new series that is called Friday Chilled PK Commentaries, where basically I just get a bunch of PK clips, whether they be on my main account or my pure account, and I just commentate over them, talking about RS in general, or maybe even a bit about my personal life, or just experiences that I've had in the last few years of my life. And ones that I can preferably remember, because otherwise it's just going to sound really vague and boring. But anyways, these are voiceover clips, they're not actually live commentaries or anything, so don't worry about that. I'm featuring my main account in my PK clips this week, just to show you guys my main account, because I've never really shown him before, and it'd be nice for you guys just to get a general look at him. And I plan on getting Barrow's gloves as soon as I can, when I can be bothered questing. Luckily for college people like myself in the UK, it is 2 weeks off now due to the Easter holidays, therefore I will have a bunch of time to quest and hopefully get Barrow's gloves by the end of the holidays. We will have to see what happens. But basically, oh, look at that lovely Rambo spec. But yeah guys, basically yeah, so I'll start off with my own little subject here, and first off that'll be my PK video 1 that I put out a few days ago, which is basically featuring my mighty cold pure account, which is a granite mauler. I got some really good feedback on that so far by you guys, and I suggest that if you've not seen it, then go watch it now. I'll put a link on the screen for you guys to click on. It will open up in a different tab, so you can still watch this commentary and pause that video, and then watch this, and then watch that straight after. Okay, so to begin with, RS, let's see, PK community, how about we talk about that first, guys. I'm not going to go into massive detail because I do have other things to talk about, but basically, I've looked at the difference between a main account's PKing with this account and my pure account, Mighty Cold, and generally speaking, the pures have got the shitter side of PKing, basically because there's so many more idiots at that level who will either rush with declaws, or go in for a granite maul spec, or even just hybrid you with bolas or something. It's really stupid, and there's so many telly blockers at pure PK's levels, like level 70 to 80 or whatever pure's levels actually range. I'm pretty sure they range to about 70 to 90 depending on how maxed you are, and compared to main PK it's not quite as bad, but main PK do have it bad as well. If you might have experienced yourselves on your own main accounts that there are Staff of Armadale accounts that basically just entangle you, teleblock you, and then just constantly keep barraging you with that Staff of Armadale spell. That's just so annoying, and all I do really is just pray magic, eat those sharks up and brew up if I'm out of sharks, and then just run straight out of Wildy. That's why I try to stay in Wildy between levels 1 and 4. If I go any higher, then I know I'm at risk to the Staff of Armadale accounts. So I try to keep a minimum of going to any Wildy deeper than 4. But obviously that can't always be helped. There are people in Wildy who want to fight in certain places, whether it be a lurer or just a person who generally likes to fight north, away from the PJs supposedly, even though most of the PJs situate themselves up north of Wildy. And it is kind of stupid how the PK community rolls at the moment. I've seen that new PK Anthem video with Bonesaw PK, where basically he just put a bunch of old PK clips, new PK clips together, and it's just basically telling everyone to support his forum thread on implementing a PJ timer into the game, and I fully support that. It does need a PJ timer again, and hopefully Jagex will notice this and consider implementing a PJ timer into the new bounty hunter that'll be coming up, which is my next subject. I looked on the forums of the last Q&A between the mods and the RS community ourselves, and somebody did ask about the bounty hunter, and Mod Mark was very vague on it, just saying yes, there will be a new bounty hunter, and that's pretty much all he said. He didn't give us a date, he didn't give us any real information that would help us grasp an idea of what it's going to be like. But personally, I hope that they bring back the EP system, because that way corrupt items will go back down, and it'll be a lot easier to buy them, and it'll be a lot easier to just PK with them, because you won't have to spend however much they are now. I think corrupt VLS is 8.1 mil at the moment, and when I started PKing on my Mighty Heat account, my original Mighty Heat account when Bounty Hunter was out, it used to be something like 1 mil, 2 mil, which was a much more convenient price for all corrupt pures out there. Also, what I liked about the old bounty hunter was the fact that you had a target system where you'd have to chase your target down, whether they be in multi or single. Personally, I used to just chill on the west side of the hill, and I just chill there with a bunch of other pures. I knew a lot of the pures there, and they were really cool to me, and I was really cool to them, and it was just a really nice community back then. And then ever since Wieldy came out, everything kind of went downhill, and everyone's just resorted to PKing for money now, which I generally don't. I PK for fun. If I have to go make money, then I'll probably find some sort of a money-making scheme. Preferably Frost Dragons, but currently I do not have an account with 80 Dungeoneering, so I'm going to have to work on the Dungeoneering on this account, Divine Heat, and hopefully that will work out for everyone. I was lucky to have a main account to fall back on, because once you've come out with your first PK video for a pure, you kind of just want to take a small break. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have had this same problem before, but I just felt like I needed to take a little break from pure PKing, just because of all the bullshit that's going on at the moment. All of the, just the people in general are just complete assholes when it comes to finding a fight, etc. So I decided to just, well, I was just lucky to have the luxury of having a main account to fall back on. I mean, I've told you guys before that my original Divine Heat account was hacked, and unfortunately I was never able to retrieve it, even though I've sent like 20 different appeals, and unfortunately I never did get it back. But I was fortunate to have a friend who gave me his old main account, because he never uses it anymore, and he's more focused on his new account, which has turmoil and all the good stuff. So really, it was just lucky that I had a friend that was willing to give me his account, because he doesn't use it anymore. So thank you for that, my Canadian maestro friend. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of this PK chilled commentary. I'll be doing these once a week, every Friday, so the benefits of this commentary is that you guys will be guaranteed a video at least once every week on a Friday, so you guys will have something to look forward to at the end of school, at the end of work, whatever your guys' occupations are. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I like doing this kind of commentary, because it allows me just to think and not have to think on my feet as I'm PKing normally with a live type commentary deal. So thank you for watching, guys. This is Mighty Heated Commentator. Peace out.